everyone, welcome back to my channel. So good to hang out with you. So I'm sitting here, no makeup on. I mean, literally look at me. I'm like, this is what I look like on a normal nightly basis, you know, nothing fancy around here. I'm in a robe. I'm about to do my skincare and we're gonna do it together tonight. So I have everything sitting here in front of me. I got my nighttime routine ready to go. This is super highly requested on my Instagram when I asked you guys what, you know, upcoming videos you wanted to see. So many of you said nighttime routine because I actually haven't done a nighttime routine kind of in a little bit. My daytime routine is still the same as when I posted last, but this is my new, like, updated, you know, current nightly routine that I am loving. Again, I do switch up some products here and there, but ultimately this is what I've been doing for probably the past couple weeks, months with a lot of these, and I'm obsessed. Like, these products are amazing. As you guys know, I only use medical grade products. That is everything that I'm sharing with you guys today is medical grade. Medical grade skincare works for you. It works for you during the day. It works throughout the night. It is working for you within the skin cell to give you a healthier, younger skin. A lot of people always comment, they're like, can't you do other videos using alternatives to, you know, medical grade, use Sephora skincare, use department, use drugstore? And to be honest, I don't use that stuff. I don't believe in it. The technology is not there. The science not there. The medical grade products that I use have so much science and technology behind them that they are truly working for you. And that is what I am all about. I am all about me personally getting the best and healthiest skin, and I share all of that with you guys. So a little bit about me though. I am 41 years old. I don't have any hyperpigmentation. I do suffer from rosacea in the past, but I have pretty much dealt with that and got rid of that. But it's still an ongoing thing that I take care of. And I have multiple videos on rosacea and how I got past my rosacea, but I don't really deal with that now on a normal basis. I'm just pretty much looking to just, you know, keep my complexion as healthy, as plump, fade those little lines and wrinkles, all of that stuff. But that is kind of like my ultimate goal. And that is what I've been accomplishing with this routine here, because it's freaking bomb, you guys. Also, I own the skincare website, skintruth.com, where I do carry all the best medical grade products. That's not the only reason I talk about medical grade. Like I said, I talk about medical grade because it is the best and it is the only stuff that I use. So I honestly just bring you guys the absolute truth, everything that I personally use. If I don't love it myself, then I don't recommend it to you and I don't bring it on to skintruth.com. But before we get started on my nighttime routine here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Join our skincare YouTube family here, where we're all about getting the healthiest, best skin. That is all of our like passions. It is so fun connecting with you guys and sharing that like love of skincare and healthy beauty and just like achieving our healthy skin at any age. So subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video, and then follow me on Instagram where you'll get behind the scenes, everyday skincare life, skincare tips, skincare routines, when I switch things up, new product launches, all of that good stuff. So let's dive into my routine, you guys. I have to go meet Brandon. We are going to watch Ozark because we are obsessed with that show, and that show is back on right now. So I need to do my routine and then go relax and watch some Ozark. If you're watching that show, let me know what you think of it down below because we are obsessed. All right, let's go. All right, so first things first, I did just go cleanse my face in the sink. I'll share with you exactly what I used. I did a double cleanse. This is the double cleanse that I do every single night. Well, actually the first step, which I didn't bring in here, is my Bioderma, but I will link the exact one that I use down below in the description box. I use Bioderma with the cotton pad to get all makeup, SPF, all of that off my face, because Bioderma really cuts through SPF like nothing else. It's the best. So I use that first. So I kind of actually do like a triple cleanse. But then after I use the Bioderma, I go in with the Osmosis Lift Away Cleansing Balm. This is just such an amazing first cleanse. It is almost gone. It is so amazing for hydrating the skin, but it really does work off any other like dirt and grime and just like grossness that's left on your skin. It feels so good, but it honestly leaves your skin plump and hydrated. And I always use this with my Quixonic Zoe. And the Quixonic Zoe I do every single night. It's just this little vibrating little cleansing device that just really, really deeply cleanses your skin, like way more than your fingers can when you're washing your face. So after I cleanse with that, I go in with the Glowbiotics. I'm using right now the Probiotic Acne treatment cleanser. It's a 2% salicylic acid with probiotics. And I just love this. I have more oily, like normal to oily skin right now, not super oily, but it just is enough that like I get clogged pores. I'm prone to like blackheads, stuff like that in my T-zone. So I really don't suffer from any of that because I really like am diligent about the products that I use for blackheads, oily T-zone, oily skin in general. This can be used for all skin types though, even if you're dry skin, because it does not dry your skin out in the slightest. And probiotics are so beneficial for all skin types. It just really helps to balance out like the microbiome on your skin, just like probiotics are really healthy for your gut and your insides. Globiotics has a fabulous probiotic line that gives you those probiotics for your skin, which honestly really is helpful. So I just love this cleanser. It just deeply cleans your pores, but without drying your skin. And again, it really gives you the probiotics on your skin too. So I go in with my second cleanse with this, and then I rinse everything off, and that's where we are now. So then I'm gonna take a little Shiseido cotton pad. I am gonna use tonight the Raya Organics. It's the Hydrating Facial Mist. So Raya Organics is actually produced by Symbiotica. So Symbiotica has a few skincare products, all organic and natural, because again, that's Symbiotica. But I am obsessed with this facial mist. It is so nice. The ingredients are amazing. It's got cucumber, rose water, aloe vera, chamomile, arnica, hyaluronic acid, CBD hemp extract, niacinamide, kojic acid, algae extract. It's got a couple different peptides, like tightening peptides. It has ceramide, it has calendula, and it's just amazing. Like it makes your skin feel so just hydrated and nice. And I will alternate between like an exfoliating toner and then a hydrating toner. And I've actually shared that with you guys for a while. I don't use always an exfoliating toner. I'm so big on not over exfoliating. So on the days or the nights that I'm not using something exfoliating, like a glycolic or a lactic toner or something like that, I will use a really good hydrating toner like this. And this is just such a good one. And it just leaves your skin so refreshed. And if you have like dry, irritated skin, you're gonna love it. But it's good for, you know, everyone. It's not like so hydrating that if you have oily skin, it's not gonna make you oily or anything. It's just such great ingredients. So I'm gonna take this all down, and I have my robe on because honestly, I was like, I always have my robe on when I do my skincare at night and in the morning. So I really always work on getting all my skincare down my neck and chest too. It just makes such a difference on those areas, so don't forget those areas. So after toner, I'm gonna take my growth factor serum. Right now I'm using the Osmosis Stem Factor. There's a couple different growth factor serums that I really, really love. This being one of them for sure. Growth factors are a must. If you are over 30 years old, you really should be using a growth factor. So growth factors are like these little molecules that like communicate to each other, and they will repair your skin damage. They will help to even out your skin. They're going to stimulate that collagen and elastin, but they're all like communicating within each other and telling each other what to do and what to do to create healthier skin. It's an absolute must because we all actually have growth factors in our skin naturally, but as we get older, you don't produce as many growth factors. So that's why it's part of the aging process. A lot of it has to do with the growth factors. So it's so beneficial to be topically adding growth factors to your skin. So I'm gonna take a pump of the Stem Factor. And like I shared with you guys in my last favorites video, the Elastin HA Immerse Serum, this hyaluronic acid serum is so good. Oh my gosh, it's like the best hyaluronic acid serum I've used in a long time. It is so instantly plumping and deeply hydrating, but at the same time has long-term hydrating benefits as well. So I take a pump of this and I mix it directly in with my growth factor because growth factors just have to come first in your skincare routine. Growth factors are a larger molecule and you just need to get them on first so that you have like the best, you know, impact to your skin with them. So I'm gonna take that, and again, I apply it all over. But the HA Immerse from Elastin is so good. It's so light. That's why I like to mix it in and get it on first, because you always wanna get your hyaluronic acid on before your moisturizer. So my moisturizer comes at the end. So you could technically put it on at that point too, but I just like to mix it in. I feel like it just, you know, is super deeply hydrating that way and just really gets into the skin really nice. Moving on to vitamin A next. Vitamin A, an absolute must every single night. If you've been following me for a long time, you know I really don't switch up my vitamin A. I am using the Osmosis Renew, which is the retinaldehyde serum. This is the highest strength retinaldehyde in the Osmosis vitamin A serums. There's Calm, which is the lowest strength, Correct, which is the middle, and then Renew, which is the highest. Retinaldehyde is the best form of vitamin A in my opinion. It is just as effective as Retin A, but there's no irritation. There's no red, peeling, flaky skin. It is not inflaming your skin. So many people try to use Retin A and it just damages their skin barrier. It creates inflammation, which inflammation in your skin equals aging to your skin. So it's kind of like this backward thing where if you're constantly inflaming your skin, it's breaking down collagen and elastin and just, it's not good for you. You want to use products that are going to be anti-aging but are not creating all that damage and inflammation to the skin barrier and within your skin. So that is why I have stood by retinaldehyde forever. I've used the retinaldehyde serums from Osmosis for literally years, like 7 years probably at this point, and I just love them so much. They're so effective. It is so tightening to the skin. I've had a lot of you who have reached out to me and sent me before and after pictures, and you guys were just as shocked, when you use them, you're like, oh my gosh, the before and after pictures show like tightening of the skin. It shows like marionette lines, like not as deep, and forehead lines not as deep. Like, it's so good. And people don't give enough credit to retinaldehyde at being that anti-aging because it's not that well known. But I like it better than retinol, and I like it better than Retin A. So I use this every single night. But then I actually cocktail this with the Osmosis Replenish, which I do use in the daytime as well. The antioxidant serum by Osmosis again, that has your astaxanthin, your glutathione, the best antioxidants that are so powerful at rejuvenating the skin, that are so powerful at repairing the skin. It's been proven to really decrease lines and wrinkles. It gives a glow to the skin. It's just the best ingredients in this. I've done so many videos on this too. I could talk about skincare like in my skincare routine for hours, but I try to keep these videos like somewhat to like a normal length. I'm not known for short videos if you're new to my channel. So I do cocktail the Osmosis Replenish, and then I do cocktail a little bit of the Osmosis Rescue in too, which I do use sometimes during the day and then sometimes at night. It just kind of depends. It floats sometimes 1 time a day, 2 times a day in my routine, but it's always in there too. But Rescue is, again, the best product on the market for knocking out inflammation in your skin. If you have acne, if you have rosacea, if you're just looking for anti-aging in general, we're always having inflammation in our skin. And this product just knocks it out and it creates an even skin tone. It's super anti-aging. So I do cocktail all those together. And I just take a pump of the Renew, and then I'm gonna take a pump of Rescue right on top. And that's what I love about the Osmosis products though too. They're easy to cocktail together. And then I have enough in my hand here for my entire face, my neck, and my chest. So those were Osmosis Renew, Rescue, Replenish. And then I take the Infuse. I'm using the Infuse Activating Mist. I'm spraying a little bit of that on. And then mixing all this goodness together. And I'm applying all over. And like I said, I take all of this down my neck and chest. So anti-aging for that area, and you just can't beat, the ingredients, and just always take everything down your neck and chest. I also like take this down the back of my hands. So if I have extra, which I always do when I'm rubbing this in, I always take this little mixture cocktail skincare of mine, and I always take it down the back of my hands. And you'd be surprised. I get comments on my hands a lot. I just take products that I'm using at night and I put them on my hands. Like everything I do, I take on my hands. Not normally during the day because I wash my hands so much throughout the day that it just wouldn't really matter. But at night, I make sure to use everything everywhere. All right, so we have our toner, we have our growth factor with the hyaluronic acid. I have my vitamin A, which is an absolute must at night. I have my antioxidant with that, and I have my rescue with that. Now I'm moving on to DNA repair. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this product. The Votozyme MD DNA Youth Recovery. I love it. The Photozyme products are so good. I use a bunch of their products, but the DNA Youth Recovery is in my day, night, usually twice a day, and I just love it. It is so beneficial. It's hydrating, it's light on the skin, but DNA repair is a must. Such a must for getting truly, truly healthy younger skin at that skin cell level. So the technology behind Photozyme, again, the science technology, the delivery system is so advanced that these products just work at such a deep cell level of your skin to produce those results. And it's apparent when you start using these products, you know what I mean? And again, DNA repair is something that we have to be using topically because as we get older, our body cannot repair the DNA as quickly as it did when we were young. And again, that leads to aging, but it also leads to skin cancer. So when you're using a product like this with this amazing technology and with the DNA repair enzymes in this, you are actually helping to decrease your chances of skin cancer because it's repairing that DNA within your skin. It's unbelievable science and technology, but you will notice that, you know, your lines and wrinkles decrease. You will also notice that sun damage fades on your skin because DNA damage from within your skin creates that sun damage that comes out on your skin. So when you are, you know, really healing and repairing that DNA within your skin, you are going to notice that it takes away all those sun damage little spots. So it's just such a must in terms of getting healthy, even tone, younger skin. In terms of like ingredients that you need, it is right up there daily with sunscreen. That is how important a good DNA repair product is, and Photozyme is just at the top of the top. There's honestly not a lot of DNA repair products out there that have the science and technology like this brand does. So like I said, it's right up, you know, with sunscreen. That is how important something like this is for the health of your skin. And like I said, if you have used Photozyme, then you know what I mean. So during the day or at night, which I actually did during the day too, but I'm gonna do it at night too, I will take this and I will apply this serum to my arms because it really, really helps to even out any little sunspots on your arms. It's like amazing. That's why I take it down my chest too. So we have all that on now. I'm gonna move to my eye cream next. I'm using the RMD, the ECM Eye Complex. So RMD is the skincare brand that my best friend, dermatologist Stephanie Kappel, came out with. And again, her products are so advanced. The science, the technology, she did not skimp. Her scientist did not skimp. I was so lucky I got to talk to the scientist and he talked about the delivery system and the ingredients that they picked and how they all work together and what they're doing in the skin. And she did not, you know, skimp on testing on her products either. Like she clinically tested and studied like actual skin biopsies and looking under the microscope after people have used her products to see what they were doing, you know, from within the skin. And the technology is there, they work, and the eye cream is so awesome. I love all of her products. Honestly, I use her vitamin C alternating with, you know, I alternate with the Photozyme, you know, during the day with her vitamin C all the time. I use her NMF hydrator during the day, but then I do use her eye cream usually at night. It's just so light, and actually I don't know why I use it at night. I just alternate between like a daytime one and a nighttime eye cream. I always do, but this would be great during the day too. It's so light and would be perfect under makeup and stuff too. And I'm sure I've used it during the day too. Like I said, I just always alternate a day eye cream and a night eye cream, but this one is more like a serum slash cream. Like it's really, really light. So if you are somebody who gets like milia, if you're prone to milia under the eyes because a lot of eye creams maybe are too rich for you. Some people's under eyes are like really prone to milia. This would be a really good one for you to check out because it is more like a cream slash serum. So it's super light, but it's very hydrating, like deeply hydrating, with all the ingredients that your under eye really, really needs. And you can actually apply it to your eyelid, which I'm going to do. It's safe for the eyelid. It has firming peptides in it as well. All right, so we're gonna go finish off our face now. I always like to apply a really nice hydrator at night. I'm gonna use the Photozyme Ultra Rich Cream. It's again DNA repair. It's a DNA repair moisturizer, but it's not like heavy on your skin. I actually in the winter was using this during the day too. Not so much as much now. I've actually been using the RMD NMF hydrator during the day and then this one at night, but it's amazing. You literally wake up with like just plump, really glowing skin. And again, it does have the DNA repair enzymes in it. So I'm gonna finish off everything that I just applied. I like to finish off with a good hydrating type of product to just really lock in everything that I just applied. So we're gonna finish off that with the Elastin Restorative Neck Cream. I am gonna be using that on my neck and chest tonight. And honestly, I just started using this not that long ago. I personally have been loving, you guys know, I really love the Neo Cutis neck cream. That one has just worked really well for me, but I've heard such good things about this Elastin one. So I just finished my recent neck cream. So I just started using this probably about like 2 weeks ago or so, but it feels really nice. It's kind of like hydrating, balmy consistency. Very like nice on the skin. I really like the way it feels. And again, it's Elastin. They have great technology and science behind their products. So you just can't go wrong with that. That is the skincare for the night. And then I'm gonna finish up sharing 2 other like must-haves, like nightly must-haves that I cannot live without, that are so good for anti-aging and benefiting your skin overnight. One of them is the Revision Youthful Lip Replenisher. I use this every single night. I keep it in a little cup next to my bed and I reach for this before I go to bed. It's so amazing for your lips. I always had dry lips and just no lip product or lip mask really made a difference. This not only just hydrates your lips overnight, but it keeps them hydrated. Like I could go, like I've actually forgotten to take this on vacation with me for a couple days. And I'm like, oh my God, my lips are gonna be so dry without this. But because my lips have been using this for a while, like I said, I don't go a night without it. They don't become dehydrated right away. You know, it actually builds up hydration within your lips and it creates softer, healthier lips. It helps the moisture in your lips retain itself so that you don't have the little lip lines and all of that. And it's just such a must have lip product. You know, we can't forget the lips because the lips do shrivel up as we age. They do, like, they're prone to dehydrating and stuff. So you want them to stay hydrated. It just coats your lips so amazing. It doesn't come off at night when you wash your face the next morning. It's actually still on your lips. So it's kind of like a lip mask and it just makes such a difference to your lips, you guys. That's a must. All right, then I want to finish off with one other anti-aging must-have that you guys really need to take my advice on here, because I didn't believe in any of this kind of like stuff before until I started using it. And it is the Sleep and Glow pillow. This pillow is the best, like the best, most comfortable pillow. It's amazing for anti-aging. And they reached out to me months ago when I started talking about this. And I was like, all right, let me test it out. Let me try it, you know? And I was like, I love the pillow I had. I'm like, I'm not gonna like this as much. And then I tried it and I just was like, wow, like I truly cannot sleep without this now. It's just so amazing for so many reasons. It comes with a silk pillowcase. So silk is obviously way better for your skin, your hair at night. Cotton pillowcases, other forms of pillowcases suck the moisture out of your skin actually. And you end up like tugging on your skin and pushing up on your skin when you sleep, and that creates lines and wrinkles. So this comes with like a nice silk pillowcase. But what I love about it is it actually, like if you put your head on it, it kind of sinks in and your face doesn't scrunch up. You never wake up with like lines or scrunched up wrinkles from sleeping, but it's comfortable at the same time. It's made from like a foam, like one of those like memory foam things. And I just love this pillow. So they actually asked me to become like a partner with them. And you guys have to know me by now. I do not just like partner with any company at all. I'm so picky because I just am very picky about what I like. And if I honestly truly don't use something myself, then I'm not going to share it with you guys. But I can truly tell you that I 1000% recommend this pillow and the anti-aging benefits of it, the comfort behind it, all of that. So they do give me a special coupon code to give you guys, which I will list all that info down below for you guys. But this is a nighttime just extension of your skincare because it is anti-aging and it is so much better for your skin than a normal pillow. The silk, all of that. All right, now that I am glowing from my nighttime skincare routine, that is it for tonight. I'm going to go watch Ozark and relax. But that is everything that I've been doing, and those are the products that I've been loving. I've been using this routine for a while now, and I truly, truly love how all of these products just work in conjunction with each other. I will list them all down below in the description box in the exact order that I just used them, so you can easily find them, easily see my routine. I do have coupon codes for a lot of these because, again, I carry all of these on Skin Truth. Again, I only carried the best of the best. So that is it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for spending a little bit of your day with me. I love you all, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.